My friend and Intercept colleague, Glenn Greenwald, who I know is a good friend of yours too, he's among those who makes the argument that if you just vote for Biden because he's the quote-unquote lesser of two evils, you give up any leverage you have over the candidate, over the Democratic presidential candidate, and the Democrats have taken the left's votes for granted for far too long, and that's why endorsements and even votes for the Democratic presidential candidate should be withheld. Do you recognize any logic in that argument? Do you see where they're coming from with that argument?
I mean, I have enormous respect for Glenn. He's a close friend. I think he does a magnificent work.
Agreed.
On this issue, at a very abstract level, I agree with him. There are times in the past where I haven't voted. I've voted for Republicans, in fact. But this is not one of those times. This time, the future of humanity is at stake. This is a unique moment. The idea of trying to change the viewpoint of the DNC today is meaningless. Too much is at stake. We just have to get rid of this malignancy, or everything else is, as I said, just pales into the shadows, barely matters.
Sorry, carry on.
Take a look at this idea of influencing the Democratic Party leadership. Half the population doesn't vote. Does that influence them? Take a look at what just happened in England. I'm sure you know all about it. It's an 800-page report showing how the Parliamentary Labour Party, the Blairite New Labour Party, pulled out all the stops to try to prevent Corbyn from winning. They were even willing to lose elections.
Indeed.
I think the same is true here. I think the DNC management would prefer to lose an election than to lose the party. If Sanders was nominated, they basically lose the party. Just as if Corbyn was nominated, the right-wing Blairites lose the party. They don't want that. They'd rather lose an election. You're not going to influence them by not voting.